Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, where did my desire go? That inner fire, that confidence, that natural spark, it's like it just vanished without warning. If you're over 60 and feeling like your sexual energy is fading, know that you are not alone. In fact, this change is much more common than people talk about. But here is the truth. This isn't a failure of your body or a sign that something is wrong. It's a natural part of the male journey, and understanding what's happening is the first step toward taking back control of your well-being. Welcome to your trusted space for male health and wellness. This is your channel focused on prostate health, hormone balance, and aging with vitality. I'm Dr. Zen, and here we talk openly and clearly about what really matters in your life. Today, we're going to explore what happens to your desire after 60 and, more importantly, what you can do about it. This video is not about shame, guilt, or unrealistic expectations. It's about facts, solutions, and real tools to help you feel better and more confident in your own body. By the end of this video, you will understand why your libido naturally decreases, how your hormones are involved, and which daily habits may be silently draining your energy. I will also share 3 practical actions you can start today that support your sexual health and overall vitality. These aren't gimmicks or expensive treatments. These are sustainable changes, backed by science, that can improve how you feel inside and out. No fluff, just clarity and care. So stay with me until the end, because what you're about to learn might not only help you feel like yourself again, but also open a new chapter in your relationship with your body. It's time to replace confusion and silence with understanding and action. You deserve to know the truth and to feel alive at any age. Let's begin this journey together, one step at a time. As men age, a natural decline in testosterone occurs, usually beginning in the late 40s and becoming more noticeable after 60. This isn't something to be afraid of, but it is something to be aware of. Testosterone plays a central role in male desire, motivation, and energy. When levels drop, you might notice that your drive isn't what it used to be. It may also affect your mood, sleep, and physical strength. These changes are real and can feel confusing or frustrating, especially when no one ever explained that this was coming. But let's be clear, losing some sexual interest does not make you less of a man. It does not mean your value is gone or that intimacy is over. Your body is simply adapting to a new phase. And the great news is that with the right care, you can still enjoy deep, fulfilling intimacy, maybe even better than before. The key is to shift your perspective and begin working with your body, not against it. Understanding your hormones is part of learning how to thrive in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Many men have shared that they feel like their masculinity is fading, simply because no one ever told them this change was normal. But when they learn what's really happening inside their body and begin making small adjustments, everything begins to improve, energy returns, confidence grows. And yes, desire often comes back too. The goal isn't to chase youth. The goal is to embrace maturity and create strength from the inside out. The first step is understanding what's normal and what isn't. While a decrease in desire is common, things like sudden erectile dysfunction, extreme fatigue, or rapid mood swings might require a deeper look with your doctor. But for most men, the solution begins with daily habits and simple awareness. You don't need a magic pill. You need education, patience, and a commitment to your own well-being. That's what we're doing here today. Now let us talk about something most men ignore until it becomes a real problem: daily stress and poor lifestyle habits. These 2 factors alone can slowly drain your desire without you even noticing. Chronic stress raises a hormone called cortisol. When cortisol stays high, your body lowers testosterone production. That means your own stress levels could be working directly against your libido. And when that's paired with poor sleep, lack of movement, or a diet full of processed food, your body ends up completely out of balance. So if you've been feeling tired, disconnected, or just not like yourself, consider what your routine looks like. Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting at least 30 minutes of light activity a day? Do you sleep at regular hours? Or is your night full of restless tossing and turning? These are not small things. These are powerful signals that your body sends when it needs support. You may not see them as related to your sexual health, but they absolutely are. Just like a plant needs water, sunlight, and good soil to grow, your body needs rest, movement, and real food to stay healthy. No matter your age, these fundamentals still apply. Think of each small change as an act of self-respect. When you hydrate properly, move your body, and fuel yourself with nutrient-rich meals, your hormones respond positively. Your energy improves, your focus sharpens, and your desire begins to return naturally, without force or pressure. These aren't big changes. They're simple, steady shifts in how you treat yourself. And when you make them consistently, the results speak for themselves. Start small. Replace one processed snack with fruit or nuts. Take a walk after dinner. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Let your body remember how good it feels to be cared for. This is how you rebuild your health from the inside. And over time, your desire follows. So what can you actually do, starting today, to reignite your sexual vitality in a natural and sustainable way? First, make physical activity a daily priority. You don't need intense workouts or heavy lifting. Just 30 minutes of walking, light strength training, or even stretching can increase blood flow, release endorphins, and boost testosterone levels. Movement is medicine, especially for men over 60. Second, fix your sleep schedule. Poor sleep lowers testosterone and increases irritability. It also reduces your motivation, clarity, and interest in intimacy. Good sleep isn't just about quantity, it's about quality. Keep your room dark, cool, and quiet. Avoid screens before bed. Establish a nighttime routine. These small adjustments help your body produce more hormones and improve your energy during the day. Third, start talking. That means talking to your doctor, your partner, or even just someone you trust. Keeping silent only makes things worse. When you open up about what you're going through, you create space for solutions and support. You'll be surprised how many other men feel the same way, but are afraid to say it. You are not weak for speaking up. You are strong for taking control. Reclaiming your desire is not about chasing your 20-year-old self. It's about honoring who you are now and building a new level of vitality with wisdom and maturity. You're not broken, you're evolving. And with the right tools and mindset, you can experience deep connection, pleasure, and satisfaction in ways that are even more meaningful than before. This is just the beginning. Something most people never tell you is that desire changes, but it doesn't disappear. It simply shifts form. For many men after 60, intimacy becomes less about urgency and more about connection. It becomes about presence, emotion, trust, and mutual pleasure. And that's not something to fear, that's something to embrace. Slowing down doesn't mean giving up. It means paying attention to what really matters. Men who accept this transition often report a richer emotional and physical experience in their relationships. They learn to enjoy the moment, communicate better with their partner, and feel less pressure to perform. This often leads to a more fulfilling sex life than they had when they were younger. Why? Because they're more in tune with their needs, more present, and more grounded in who they are. Your masculinity isn't tied to how often you perform. It's tied to your strength, your integrity, your willingness to grow. And growth sometimes means letting go of outdated expectations. When you stop measuring your worth by youth standards and start honoring your current experience, everything changes. You start feeling more confident, more relaxed, and yes, more alive. It's never too late to evolve. It's never too late to feel connected, attractive, and full of life. But you have to choose it. You have to give yourself permission to change and explore. Let this be the moment you do that. Let this be the start of your next chapter, not one of decline, but one of renewal. Because you are still capable of joy, of passion, and of real, lasting vitality. If you've made it to this point in the video, I want to congratulate you. That tells me you're someone who cares deeply about your health, your relationships, and your future. You're not here to give up. You're here to learn, to grow, and to feel better in your own skin. And that commitment is powerful. Remember, what you're feeling is normal. But that doesn't mean you have to stay stuck in it. You can take control. You can rebuild your energy, reignite your desire, and feel strong again. It doesn't happen overnight, but with small, consistent actions, the results are real. Focus on your habits. Take care of your sleep. Eat nourishing foods. Move your body, and speak honestly about what you're going through. These are the tools that create transformation. You don't need extreme treatments or expensive supplements to feel like yourself again. You need attention, patience, and care. And above all, you need to believe that you are still deserving of love, pleasure, and joy. The body follows the mind, and when your mindset shifts from shame to curiosity, from frustration to action, your whole life begins to change. Thank you for being here. If this video helped you in any way, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more health content every week. This is a space where we talk honestly and support each other as men on the journey of aging with dignity. And always remember, small daily changes lead to big results. You are not alone, and your best years might still be ahead.